Hello, my name is Alexander. I'm 22 years old. I am the fifth year student of Institute of International Relations of Taras Shevchenko National University, and in the same time, I'm one of the defenders of Ukraine. I lived in Kyiv, worked in American legal company and carried out researches on the international law topic. On that terrifying date, the 24th of February, when Russian Federation began full-scale invasion in Ukraine, I was perplexed and scared. The whole morning I spent in the shelter listening to nearby explosions and reading scary news about the scales of warfare. After calming down a bit, I made a well-considered and serious decision. I need to get to the military registration and enlistment office and mobilize. I cannot be on the sidelines while my beloved nation has been attacked by a neighbor-aggressor. I cannot sit idly by while thousands of defenders of Ukraine defend our land from the invader and try to protect as many civilians as possible. There is no way back. There is only a goal and desire to achieve it. And that same evening I was deployed to one of the brigades of the armed forces of Ukraine. Unfortunately, I can't say which one for security reasons. Had the most difficult period of my service in the armed force, the defense of Kyiv region and Kyiv. More than a month of fierce fighting, tactical retreats and counterattacks, all this now seems as if in a night dream. I remember the invaluable help of volunteers who tried to provide defenders for everything they needed. They broke through by their cars on the front line and brought us equipment, medicine and even sweets. They did everything they could, made efforts, spent all their savings for their defenders to make sure that their defenders had everything they needed and that they could repel the enemy with dignity. At the end of March, the battle for the Kyiv region and Kyiv was won. The enemy retreated to the territory of Belarus. The defenders of these regions had a chance to rest and gain strength. However, we couldn't rest for a long time, as heavy fighting continues in the east and south of Ukraine, in Kharkiv, Lugansk, Donetsk, Mariupol, Kherson, Mykolaiv. So we went to support our brothers and sisters who are honorably keeping up in these directions. The third month of war is going on. However, I never doubted my decision to defend our state. Strong domestic support, international aid, helps us to rebuild forces and repel the enemy. Now is one of the most difficult periods of defense, and the most important task is for everyone to work together to support and help each other. I thank everyone who supported in any way Ukraine, Ukrainians and the armed forces of Ukraine. I'm 100% sure that the victory will be ours. Slava Ukraini!